Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Design Centric SimCity. Actually, it's not just another episode, it's the final episode of Design Centric SimCity Season number 2. And I say that because we're really close to finishing the construction of the ecology. And if you were part of the viewers who actually follow me on Twitter, you might have seen a screenshot that I posted yesterday, actually. So today's a Friday, I posted on the Thursday, yes. And this episode potentially is coming on Saturday if I finish recording in time, even though it's a bit late today, Friday. But as you can see, all of the materials of the ecology are complete. So what needs to happen now is actually, I need to probably pause the game because I don't want a development, even though it's not zoned. But what I was saying is I need to cut the ribbon for this. So hopefully this will happen soon. We need to move into the construction phase. I basically run the game off camera in order to get all these resources up to full level. And it's pretty good. So in the meantime, while all these takes place, I'm going to come back here at Rivercrest, and I'm actually going to zone the city, put a bunch of utility buildings, and actually start the simulation and end the series because this is the last plot. So this might be a long episode, and it's not going to be long as the old one where it was just a ton of minutes of black video. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened with the rendering there, but hopefully this would be a longer episode with more content. And let's do something first. Actually, I want to maybe try redo this winding road that I did in the previous episode because it's still kind of very weird. Someone in the comments, actually, a few people in the comments mentioned that it would be a good idea to actually use the freeform tool and do it all at once. That way we can avoid some of these bumps. I think I'm gonna try that. But I feel like it's not going to be smooth curves looking at it from above. I don't know. We'll see. It's probably going to look better than what it looks like right now. So let's give that a shot. And in the meantime, let me tell you what I'm thinking for the future. I'm probably going to take a quick break on this series, but I'm still going to put out videos very similar to this from a different game. Probably starting on Wednesday if I have the time, or next Saturday, at the worst case scenario. But there should be no gaps in the schedule, so stay tuned for that. And am I doing medium density or high density here? I don't know. Everything looks the same. I think it's high density. It's just the light that it's a bouncing curvy roads, arced roads. I think it's curvy roads. Yeah. You see, I can do this. Ooh, what happened there? Road grade too steep, really? The problem with this is that you get some like weird intersections. Not intersections, but like weird curves. Come on. Oh, and you get the bumps. That is not fun. You get some bumps here and there. It's not too bad. Maybe we should try it from this angle, actually. Yeah, let's give that a shot. I'm gonna kill this up to here. And let's start again. So yeah, in the meantime, like I was saying, this is ugly. I wish that I had undo. I keep hitting Control V, Control C. I don't know what I'm hitting right now, but that's what I wanted to do. To undo, because I've been using Photoshop way too much. Maybe if I do it really slow. I think I'm just hurrying things up. That's why I wasn't getting a nice... well, my mouse is... I'm actually right at the edge. Hang on, I don't want that. Oh, if you like... Oh, this is not good. Oh, come on. You must. Oh my god, it's snapping to the guide, and if I hit the guide, like hiding guide, oh, never mind. It was doing some weird thing, but now it seems like it's not doing it anymore. Okay, so this looks a lot better, actually. It's definitely smoother, and the curves are not as crazy as they once were. So maybe we can try fix this little part. No, wrong guide. You're not supposed to do that. That actually doesn't look so bad. It's a bit of a bump there, but it's just a minor thing. And here, this curve is kind of funky. Let's try to smooth it up a bit. All right, that is actually that was a great idea, guys. I really didn't think about that before. So, all right, now we have a smooth winding road back to down to this whole area. And what I'm gonna do first is worry about parks and as well as what was I going to say? Oh yeah, like utility buildings and eventually zoning and eventually starting the simulation, and hopefully this will take place. The construction will take place. I think I let it run in a different city, so the construction is actually complete, but you didn't get to see the ribbon cut. That's at least we know it's working, and it's not like the previous season where it didn't work at all. That's I didn't want to spoil it, but it's gonna work. But you're gonna be able to see everything on camera anyways. So stay tuned for that. We'll get to that in a minute. But as I was saying, let's move into the parks because we want like the fancy parks. Because we want. Actually, we need to go to formal maybe. Yeah. Oh, can we get an amphitheater here? Yes. This is like the perfect spot for an amphitheater. And let's see. Is there a better spot for an amphitheater? Maybe there. Actually, you know what? Amphitheater fits right here. And we will get one of these bad boys over here. So we'll get some balloon action. Maybe we can put one over there. And pretty much we have all our whole city covered in high density, not high density, high wealth, you know, land value is a word I'm looking for. I'm a bit slow today. I think I'm thinking ahead of time where I want to do each of these buildings. So just don't mind me. Let's change the park to maybe this. Maybe that. So this is all high wealth, which is great. Can we maybe get a small park? Oh no, not in front of the airport. That's fine, I understand. Let's try some of these plazas maybe. Can we put plazas in there? No. I think I want to surround the Eiffel Tower with the parks. Maybe use this as the main park. Can we fit more? Does it fit back to back? Not really. Okay. Let's see if we can do something cool with these parks. Something maybe like that. Actually, I don't want to repeat that, but I want to maybe do this, get rid of this. I haven't designed parks like this in like forever. In fact, I don't think I've ever done this. This tastes like new for some reason. How many parks can we add? Oh, we can add a lot of them, 15. Nice. How's this looking, by the way? Feel like it's lacking green. Oh, it's probably because it just doesn't have trees, right? Yeah, that is probably why. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm going to maybe get rid of these two, or actually these four, and try to plop one of these green ones over here maybe. And this other one, oh, there's no room here. Oh, it's not gonna be symmetric, and it's gonna haunt my dreams. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back to the other design then. Let's put you here. Let's put maybe you here. Let's see if we can actually go this way. Not this way, okay. Because it's not perfectly center, unfortunately. But maybe we can bring you like this, bring you like that. Still decent, I would say. Let's see, can we get one of these benches here and one of these? Oh, there you go, arcology. Okay, now you are able to see it working on the screen. That was an unexpected surprise. So let's go ahead and cut the ribbon, shall we? There we go. The arcology has been completed. Fireworks are going off, and I really wanted to see like the whole thing. Come on, show me. Why is it not showing me the thing? There we go. Fireworks going off. Look at that. Majestic. Why clicking on the arcology doesn't show the arcology? I don't understand. I'm actually in region mode right now, or in city mode. Oh, I think it's logged into the animation of the arcology. Never mind. Let's just contemplate it for a little bit. I really hope it will let me go back to the city eventually, but take a look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? We finally have a Great Works in this season. The game was nice to us. So, wow, yeah, we have like a double UI thing going on here. I might have to restart the game, to be completely honest with you, because I don't think this is working very well. And it's changing the speed of the game as well. Interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a quick cut here, and I will resume where we left off in the park building part of this. And we are back. So let's take a look at the arcology now. See if everything is working properly. Yes, yeah, I just needed to restart the game. I think some weird bug happened while I was building my park. So actually, let me pause the game because I don't want things to develop before I zone things, right? Because I want to control everything. So here it is, the arcology. It's looking pretty nice. I know what you guys think, but I'm happy with this, and hopefully this will provide re-request benefits. 13,000 shoppers and workers, and 0 students, of course. But we'll get to that in a moment. I think I might have to visit Dusty Hollow briefly, because we need to provide the arcology with some power. And all these cities are buying power from Dusty Hollow because of the ginormous power plant generation going on in there. So eventually we'll get to that. Just so you know, a couple of updates. In the meantime, I want to construct things. But a couple of updates. In the city next door, which I forgot the name of it. Triple Towers, yes. I added what did I add? Oh yes, I added the police station, the big one, because there was so much crime in here, and I think it was coming from New Britannia, so I added a big police station right on this corner. And I might do a quick tour of all the cities at the end of this episode. So if you're hoping for me to do that, just stay tuned until the end. I will get to that. And maybe another thing that I did was to assign both from Triplet Towers and from New Atacama some of the how do you call them, the garbage trucks to service Rivercrest. So hopefully all those services have been taken care of by other cities. So I'm going to pause the game again because it keeps hitting play on its own. And let's add... Actually, you know what? Maybe we can do something a bit more interesting here. Maybe we can mix this park with another type of park. This game keeps getting played for some reason. Let's do nature maybe. Can do something like that. Maybe you can even do a little pond. Yes, it fits almost perfectly. Can we do it here? Not really. We cannot. We can put it there, but I don't think. I don't know. Actually, that looks semi okay. And let's do another one. Let's do maybe a plaza. Oh, actually, we were doing plazas before, so maybe let's try reflecting pool doesn't fit. This one fits. And do that one over there. Can we maybe double click you and add a little... No, maybe we can do that. And that on the other side, just to keep things symmetric. Actually quite happy with how this is looking. Especially if you look at it from here. It's like, here's the Eiffel Tower and a bunch of parks for you to relax and enjoy the river crest awesomeness that this city is. And by the big shadow of the ecology. And anyways, let's continue development. Let's take a quick look at the land value. There's still some spots that might need a small little formal park. So you know what? Let's try to fix that somehow. Can we do it like that maybe? Yeah, that kind of works. So we still have to cover all this whole area. Oh, we can repeat the same process here. We can do one of these big parks and extend it to the sides. Like this maybe. Put a little reflection pole here and another one there. And I think that's how we can do this. And actually, I'm gonna get rid of this one. This sort of works. I love how it sort of blends with the dirt underneath, even though it would be nice to have a lot of trees around it. But for now, I think we're gonna just putting these kinds of cacti will work. Eventually, it would have been nice to have another type of terrain, but I'm actually happy with the decision that that I made for this season and just use a deserted theme. I don't see many people designing for this, and I feel like it's especially challenging because of the lack of green. Usually, adding a lot of green makes everything look nice, but in this case, it's just making it more difficult. So that's a nice challenge, and I'm glad. I'm quite happy with the results. So I'm gonna plop some of these around. It's actually taking a lot more time to do it manually. Just a few to add some detail to this roundabout. Otherwise, it looks a bit too plain. Even though it's gonna look great with. Did I even do anything? It's just like bushes. It's gonna look great. Look at this view, man. It's gonna look great with the French style building. So I really want to get to that really soon. But before we get to that, I have to put parks, because if we don't have enough high density, I'm sorry, I keep missing those two. If we don't have enough high land value and medium density, of course, is what we're looking for. These French buildings are not gonna grow, unfortunately. So let's keep putting parks. Let's find a good spot for one of these, maybe. Maybe we can have... There's no little parks in here, unfortunately. Because it would have been nice to have like a little... I mean, maybe we can have one of these ponds right here and another one there. I feel like I'm spending so much money on parks right now, but I guess that's the only way to really increase the land value of things, unfortunately. I'm gonna do this one here. Do that one there. This one. To by the German train station, right? Yes. Don't mind these too much. They look a bit too repetitive, but eventually we're actually, you know what? Let's change them. Eventually they're gonna be replaced with they're not replaced, but surrounded by the other buildings. They won't look so repetitive. So don't worry too much about that. Maybe small fountain here. Actually, you only need one maybe. And go to land value. We need some of these parks. Let's do this one. can increase. Oh, I'm already in edit mode. Never mind. Let's try this one with a different setting. I think I picked the other one. Let's see. Yeah, they're different. All right. So that means this whole neighborhood is already high land value, and maybe we can fix this with 2 small parks somehow. One over here, and let's do a small fountain over here. All right. So that's looking. What's the problem with this? Can I not? I am not able to extend it. Okay. I think you're gonna have a park right next door. That's my solution to everything. But things are looking quite nice, especially if from this angle, which is I'm mostly happy about. I wish I could fill it in with something else in here. I mean, eventually we're gonna put some cacti there. I don't know if that's a bigger space to add things. I guess not. Same there. If I had this mod where that plops trees in every little space that you wanted, things could have been a lot easier. And eventually it will be, because I'm actually thinking of returning to this series after my quick break. Oh yeah, I never explained that. Also, I don't want to give out any spoilers, so I want you to stay tuned. But I'm gonna keep playing SimCity 2013, but I'm probably gonna stop for a little bit and do another series that is from another game that's very similar to this one. And eventually I'm going to come back and I'm going to install all those mods that you've been asking, like the unidirectional roads and things like that. The only reason why, and I keep saying this in the comments, but some people still don't read my comments, which is understandable. I understand that. What I'm saying is, usually I've been saying that the reason why I don't have some of those mods is because I'm using the online version. When I started this season, the offline version didn't existed, so that's why I cannot install any of those buildings. This actually looks very weird because I have a wall against the road. I want to do it maybe oriented the other way so I can have a building next to this thing instead of a, there we go. So you see buildings will grow on this side and the wall will face that, hopefully. And now the road only faces the parking lot. All right. Let me pause the game one more time. And let's take a look at the land value map. We have a bit of a hole in here that we should probably fill in with something. Maybe you. And here, I think that we can do a little park like this. All right, I think that should be enough. Maybe a small little park here. No, you don't fit. What about you? Not the best. What about this corner? This corner looks quite alright. So I'm not gonna touch it so much. I might extend this park just a little bit to cover that area. Maybe, I don't know. I might get rid of this little park because it looks a bit weird. But overall, I am happy. Let's we might need some parks down here for, I would aim for medium wealth, to be honest. Let's do a bit of a parkway here with all parks from the same design. That looks absolutely hideous, so no. Actually, unless we do, maybe if we do like a scalinated is the word I'm looking for? I don't think so, no. If we can have all parks be aligned to the middle, maybe. I might consider leaving them. All right, now this is a bit more symmetric and it's flat compared to this one, so I think I'm gonna keep this. Let's take a look at the land value real quick. So we need to basically add some of those parks in here. Oh man, it would have been awesome if these parks would fit in this perfect spot, but they don't. Unless we maybe fake it? Can we fake it? Oh, I think we might be able to fake it. And the game keeps hitting play for some reason. I think that's a new bug or something. I don't know. Can we maybe do a 2 tile? No, I guess only 1. Short tree row. It is. Feels weird though that it only starts from this side. And right here we have this. I guess that's pretty much our only option, to be honest. We can have one of you maybe here. And let's see. Maybe we can extend this one to both sides with 2 little ponds. So now this whole area is well covered. Must blow up on road overlapping. Wait, oh, I'm in the wrong menu. I'm in the wrong menu, man. I think I am okay with this. 2 ponds. I don't know. This looks. You know what? I'm gonna kill this. And I'm going to kill the short tree row. I'm gonna put a pond in the middle, and then put a bunch of cacti. I think it's what's gonna be best for this. Is this the middle? Kind of looks like the middle. There we go. And of course, no cacti will grow in there. Absolutely fantastic. Let's have a lot of cacti around this whole area. Lots of trees and bushes and cacti. Remember that when I started the simulation, these trees will grow almost immediately. So it doesn't matter if I don't like completely fill it out. But so far the city is looking nice, even bare and plain as it is. So what's next? I think we need to add some buildings. So let's go ahead and do that. I think I want to go with community college. The reason is it can house a lot of students, and I feel like this our college is going to produce a ton of students. So let's go ahead and put that in somewhere nice. So not nice, but somewhere where we can actually expand it. And preferably is the word I'm looking for. Next to the entrance. So let's go ahead and put it on this corner. Let's put it over there, one over here, one over there. Really? Really? One over there. Does this campus look alright to you? It does not look right to me. You know what? Kill it. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Maybe we can use this little gap here by the edge of the map. It's usually a spot that I try to leave empty. Let's do 2 on this side and 2 on this side. Even though the college only people will enter through the main building and not on the side buildings. But I don't know. I think it's probably not a bad idea to have it there. And at the same time, now that we have a college in place, let's also have a French police station. And I think this should be located somewhere in the middle. Actually, I don't know now because we will need to cover both places, I think. When I mean both places, I mean the upper deck and the lower deck. So let's actually start by having a police station down here Do we want to do it by the coast all alone by itself? I don't think so. It doesn't look very nice. I think we can have it here and expand some of these bottom floor jails on this side. Have the French police cars. Oh, now we have 5 out of 4. All right. Let's put up a sign. Police National. National. Nation. I don't know how to say it in French. Police National. National. Oh, probably French people. My French viewers just abandoned my channel just seconds ago. I don't blame them. It was about to happen. I think they're following the same course of action as my British followers or viewers when I created New Britannia a few weeks ago. But actually, it was more than it was longer than a month ago. I don't remember. Is this a good spot for the thing? So the problem with this police station in particular is that having jails will decrease the land value. So I want to put it in a spot where the jails won't necessarily affect the land value negatively. Maybe this is a good spot, actually, right by the entrance next to a roundabout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5. And let's plop 1 over here and 1 over here and over here and over here. Have all these jails. This actually looks really cool. This police station is way nicer than the default one. At least in my opinion, of course. So we can have our sign over here. So when you're driving on here, you see, oh, police station. Oh, French police station. Very good. Hopefully this will cover everything. We might need 1 over here, but it should be fine for now. We'll see how crime performs in this town. I think 1 down here and 1 up there will serve our purpose. Let's see, what else do we need to do? We need a hospital in this clinic. In this, I think this time around I'm only gonna have a small clinic, and hopefully this will take care of everything in our city. Let's see, where do we want to put this? Let's see, maybe somewhere central, like here. Eventually this could be upgraded to a full-blown hospital. 2, 3, 4, or 5. It seems like it doesn't punish me for these types of for adding extra ambulances, whereas the trading depots and all those, like if you use this mod, that the chain plopper mod that allows you to play several of these without having to click back again on the toolbar, it will just disappear, make the extra buildings disappear. It appears the case of the clinic is not that. And wow, I really need to learn how to talk today. I mean, it's a late Friday night. I had a long day today, but I really wanted to get this video out, especially given the fact that it's the last one of the season, and I'm so excited about the new things that are going to come in the next couple of days. So I'm really hoping that you will be as excited as me once you see the first episode of the new series that I'm planning. Let's see, what else do we need to do? I think, yeah, mass transit. This is going to be problematic because it will lower the land value of things. Oh man, we need to do the streetcar depot thingy. And there's really no other room than this. Is it? I don't think so, man. We can actually have it here on this corner. Let's see. This is probably like super low land value now. Oh, no, it isn't. That's great. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have the sign right by the entrance, so you know it's like, oh, they have light rail. we can ride the light rail to college, for example, to maybe the expo center. Oh, does it now highlight? Oh, look at this. It now highlights the inside of the Pro Stadium. That's amazing. That is awesome. I'm going to schedule an event for the day that we... Oh, World Championship. There we go. The World Cup. Football. Ball. It's pronounced football, please. I'll do it. But that's going to be for later anyways. So, where else do we want to service things? Let's service this, and let's service you, for example. I want to also service the Arc de Triomphe, and maybe service the other side of this roundabout. Sure, why not? I'm also going to service the Eiffel Tower. We can also service the light rail station. One stop over here, another one over there, another one over there, one over here, one over there. Something like that. I think that pretty much covers. Oh, we're missing a station here. I think will be interesting to have. Actually, it should be in the middle, maybe between these two stations. So let's get rid of that one. All right. So now it's a bit too closer to this one. All right, man. I really need to focus on what I'm doing, you know, because it's kind of important. There we go. All right. So we have our network of streetcars completed. So many parks. It looks actually, from up above, they look as if there were buildings under construction, but they are not. Trust me. So, and they, like I said, it looks a bit too barren, but it will look nice as soon as they start developing this beautiful town of Rivercrest with a ton of French buildings. So, fire station. Let's do a fire station. Maybe we can use the same block right here so I don't feel like any buildings will really grow in here. So let's do this, put up a sign, and flagpole like that. How's this looking from down here? It's looking quite nice. It's still kind of French-ish looking. I don't know. Have a bunch of ambuli. That's just looking good. I expect the sirens to be more European and not so American, I think. Take a sip of some water. Actually, tea. I'm drinking delicious tea. Let's see. What else do we want to do? I think that's pretty much it. Because garbage is being taken care by some other city. Same with sewage and water. If I'm not mistaken, let me double check that real quick. I think we're buying water from you. Are we really buying water from you? Oh, we're not. You're not selling water, but you have to come. Oh, interesting. Let's buy treatment, and we're buying water from Dusty Hollow. I think we're buying water from Dusty Hollow. Sewage capacity. I might switch to the sanitizer. Stop it. Where is it? Is it under here? Because this one converts sewage into water. So maybe I will switch this, even though we'll futurize some of the buildings, which is something that I'm not really looking forward to in this town. But we'll see. We'll see about that. In the meantime, I think the next thing that we should do is actually zone some of these buildings, some of these neighborhoods, and let's actually go ahead and start by getting some commercial zone. And I want to do it alongside the medium density avenues if possible, simply because I don't want tall buildings. So I'm expecting a lot of traffic on this artery and maybe here. And well, right by this thing, there's gonna be, well, I said that I was gonna actually leave this whole area be tall buildings, but now I'm not sure, man. I mean, there's really not an option here because we have the streetcar network that is high density. This is gonna be tricky. This is going to be very tricky. You know what? Let's zone. I don't know. Let's zone buildings, commercial around here maybe. Just have little strips off commercial. Actually, we can zone this whole block. I don't mind. Same with this. I mean, basically what we want is distribute the commercial areas a little bit. So maybe do this strip right here. This strip right here. I'm guessing the amphitheater is gonna bring in a lot of foot traffic maybe. We can actually zone all this commercial too, and actually not this. So this could be all residential. Same with this. This, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. We'll take a look later at that. I have second thoughts about the streetcar network now. We'll see how this develops. I'm not saying no yet. I'm just saying maybe not. That's what I'm saying. Let's get that in place. Let's zone all of you, you up to there, all of you, all of you up to here, you up to there, just like so. Like that. Something like that. Can have some French buildings in there as well. Something like that. And overall, I think we pretty much zoned everything. Oh no, we forgot about this. There we go. Now that I think about it, maybe it would have been a good idea. We'll see how this develops, but eventually I might change some of the parks because I feel like this park could be here, and then we can zone this corner. And the same, well, we kind of did this here, so this one is fine, but, and same here actually. But here, for example, we have this hole where we could have placed this park in this corner maybe. I don't know. Just food for thought. Food for thought. Food for thought is what I'm trying to say. Okay. This is looking quite nice. I'm also going to just zone straight residential here and here. All of this is going to be commercial. It's probably going to be the only commercial development in this whole area. Let me zone this too. And maybe, actually this could be commercial. This would be great for commercial because I'm expecting a lot of traffic in here. And maybe you will be residential. Some houses by the coast wouldn't hurt anyone. I think we're ready, guys. Am I forgetting anything? We got fire, we have health, we have safety or police, we have education, we have mass transit, at least only streetcars. I'm going to add buses later, but I don't know. We're good for now on that. And we have parks. Let's take one final look at the land value. So everything is pretty much dark green. Oh, except this. This must be needs to be upgraded to a higher you know, land value. I keep forgetting words. What is happening? Is this the same? Oh, I pulled the same. That is stupid and ugly. Oh yeah, like streetcar stops really don't like high land value. Oh, I'm tempted to like delete this and maybe try put a fancy park, but I don't think it will fit. Will it? Nope. A whole lot of nope. I'm gonna try that instead. That is pretty much covered. All right. I think I'm okay. I am okay with the results, and I think it's ready. It's time. It's ready. It's time for me to start the simulation. So I'm gonna try to spin the camera around. So let's go ahead in 3, 2, 1, go. And there they go. Lots of planes. We have some buildings already being developed. And it's gonna take a little while until all these mansions start looking like French apartments. They just need to increase in density. So very shortly after I finish panning around this town, I will probably reduce the taxes, and eventually I'm gonna make some cuts so you get to see the juice of it, because it's actually gonna take several minutes, probably several day cycles before it actually turns into French style buildings. Hopefully not long, but I don't want to bore you with the details, even though some of you, I'm sure that you want us to see, but probably the majority of you won't. So here, this is Rivercrest with a ton of people moving in, so many mansions. Let's take a quick tour around the neighborhood. Remember that we have the Pro Stadium is hosting the World Cup tomorrow. It's a World Cup that only lasts one day, but I guess it's worth it. Also in the comment section, let me know who you're rooting for in this World Cup. I know most of my viewers come from the US, not most, but a great number of them, and it appears as the World Cup is becoming popular here. So that's great, guys. It's an awesome game. Soccer or football, however you want to call it. If you're rooting for a different team, let me know in the comments. Who are you rooting for? I'm actually rooting for Argentina, as you probably know. But I've been rooting for other teams that I want them to win against teams that I don't want Argentina to potentially play against with, if that makes any sense. Yeah, soccer is a lot of fun, especially playing it. Look at this park. It actually looks a lot nicer than what I was expecting it would look after the houses around them were going to be zoned. And this curve actually looks quite nice, to be honest. We have a bit of an uphill curve going, but it's actually pretty smooth. I am happy with the results. Let's actually take a quick look at the ecology. How's this doing? Someone needs to provide power to this thing. And right now we have 0 power. We're actually buying power from Dusty Hollow. So you know what? I'm gonna make a quick cut. I'm gonna jump into Dusty Hollow, make sure that we are sending power over to the ecology, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to Dusty Hollow. And apparently the ecology is just finished completing on this city. I had to wait for a little bit for changes to update. So let's cut the ribbon again. It's a cool animation. Now, hopefully it won't bug the city. Look at the fireworks. So nice. I think I clicked again on the wrong place. Oh no, never mind. We need to send power to the ecology. Hopefully Dusty Hole can provide. Oh yeah, it doesn't seem like it's bugged this time. Good. So let's go ahead and go full speed here. And I hope this works, man. We need to bring in some water and power. Let's see. Needs power. Okay, how do I give you power? I don't think I have to give you power. You just get power from the grid, I'm assuming, because right now we have an excess of 4,800 megawatts in excess. So I'm hoping that you would get that. We also have a bit of an excess of water. So basically Dusty Hollow should be able to get all these resources in time. You know what? This might take a little while. I'm gonna make another quick cut and I will resume as soon as this thing starts moving. And it appears that we're finally giving some power to the ecology. I had to quit the game and restarted that. That seems to have helped. And yeah, we're actually sending both water and power to the city. I'm probably going to leave this running like this for a little while and eventually jump back to Rivercrest to finish the construction of the French buildings. So it seems like it will take a little while for this to actually increase in density. And eventually we're going to have millions of people living, almost, I think you can reach up to 2 million people living in the ecology that will hopefully give enough workers to fulfill all of the unemployment, available jobs, over employment, I was going to say, that are in the region around it. So I'll be right back. And after waiting for a few seconds, we have the first French style buildings. Let's take a quick look. And the ecology is right there in the background. Let's see if we can maybe scroll through this town. I think I saw another, oh look, people are just moving in right now. Look at this French style building. Oh, another one is being constructed over there. Let me speed things up. Because I was looking at another one that was actually being built. Not sure if I saw it right, but all right, there we go. We have the second one. They're just popping up like crazy. I lowered the taxes, just so you know. I made the taxes 0%, and I think for both residential and commercial, and I think that's why it grew that fast, I guess is the word that I'm trying to look for. In the meantime, let me quickly zoom out. So let's see if we can see it. What is this? Wow, I've never seen this building. This building is new. I don't think I've ever seen this building. Is this commercial? Yeah, the Pompose. The Pompose? I don't think that's French. I think I'm just saying it in a French accent. Oh, we have the World Cup, which is not making us a lot of money. No surprises there. I don't know why. Probably because of the people living in this town. It's not very populated, only with 172. Oh, right. We have more buildings here. Oh, I thought I was crazy, but I've seen some buildings popping up. And wow, the city's actually shaping up quite nicely. Wow, that's some like really bright blue coming out of the bottom of the Eiffel Tower. Let's take a quick look at the Great Works real quick. This hasn't updated all that much for some reason. I think it just needs I need more time. Sorry, I was just drinking some of these tea. We'll leave it be for a little while. In the meantime, we will continue looking. Oh, look at this by night. It's actually quite interesting. I want to show you how this looks. These are final moments of Design Centric SimCity Season 2. Really hope you guys enjoyed this. How many episodes? 34 was the last one, so this one's going to be 35. Nice. So many episodes. I think this season was slightly shorter than the previous one, if I'm not mistaken. Let's actually, I'm looking at my videos app on YouTube right now. Actually, no. This season had more episodes, but the previous one had longer ones. That's what I was trying to say. So I don't know. I think it's pretty much the same length. I might have rushed through some of these cities at times, especially when I went out and pre-recorded a bunch of episodes. But don't mind that. This will lead room for better things that are going to come in the future, so stay tuned for that. Like I always say, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. That's where I usually post most of these updates and news, if you want to stay up to date. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do another quick cut and resume where we can see more French style buildings, and hopefully The Great Works, we'll look at it at night, by the way. We'll hopefully have more people living in it. So see you in a bit. And more and more buildings are popping up with the French style theme. And wow, we have quite a few now. Look at this. It's actually pretty nice. We're popping out all over the town. And right next to the Eiffel Tower makes it for a very pretty postcard. Let me give you a quick update on the Great Works, just so you know. It's growing slowly. It started with 28,100 or something like that, and now it's around 600, so it's slowly growing. Hopefully this growth will be exponential as it gets closer to the maximum density of 8, which is a completely random number that I don't know what means. But I'm going to take this opportunity to actually tour one last time all of the cities for you to take a quick look. And I'm going to start by loading Triplet Towers. So see you in a bit. Welcome back to Triplet Towers. And wow, this is a really weird layout here, I gotta say. Oh, we have some abandoned buildings, so don't mind that, don't mind that. Don't tell anyone about that. So this is a very interesting city, if you ask me. It has a really weird layout. Let's take a quick look. I love how the traffic moves. It makes the city look alive. I'm gonna pan around real quick so you get a quick look of how the game, how the city looks like. It's really cool. I wish that I could have connected this in a more efficient way. Maybe do a loop with the trains, but I think it's fine as it is. I'm not completely opposed to this idea. Let's take a quick look from down here from a street level kind of perspective. I feel like the camera moves a bit too fast. There's some people protesting, I think. What are you protesting for? Lowland values. I know. That's by design, people. You can move to the ecology if you want higher land values. Look at that. That's a gorgeous postcard right there with the mega towers, the lens flare, and the ecology in the back. So I don't know what you guys think, but I'm actually quite happy with this layout, even though it's a bit too rigid, in my opinion. I don't know, but still quite interesting. Would have been nice if this mountain was not here to actually finish this sort of leg or leave or whatever you want to call this little part adjacent to the main grid on this corner. But I think it was a nice challenge. Wow, we have some water issues. What is... We're buying it from Dusty Hollow. There's plenty of water in Dusty Hollow. I guess they only sell so much. Oh, we can actually buy water from this town, I think. But we'll get to that in a moment, I think. Actually, we're not going to get to that in any moments because I think I'm done with this season. Not with this season, with this region. Actually, I'm done with the season too. Wow. This one, yeah, we can definitely export sewage. Oh, there's plenty of sewage capacity here. Why is it not updated properly? Let's see, how's the Great Work doing? Still 28,500. Anyways, let's continue on to the next city, which is New Britannia. See you in a bit. This actually ended up being one of my favorite cities. Look at this. Look at all these buildings. So British. Very Tania. One might say. Oh, I forgot we had casinos here. Yeah. Have a bit of a Las Vegas Boulevard strip here going on. It's actually quite interesting. Have some tall casinos. Large police station. Look at this building. I've never seen this building in detail. Has a lot of glitter on the windows, I would say. You know what? We can actually get rid of one of these stupid runways because they didn't look very nice. And now we end up having the same style. Oh my god, that is so much dust. Still style as the other airport by Rivercrest. It's actually quite nice. This is where the poor folk live. The guys that didn't make all that much money in the casino. No one makes money at the casino ever. That's why casinos exist. But look at this railway going through the city. This is probably I'm not exaggerating, but I think this is by far my favorite city in the whole region. I'm really happy with how this turned out, except for this bump. But look at all these intersections that we have here. It's actually really, really nice. Casino retail. Have the school right here, some parks. We have the nice little overpasses in between the city. Have a trade depot for freight. Have a tunnel underneath the mountain. And overall, the layout from the top. Let me try to zoom out a little bit and show you the layout. I think we did a great job here. It's very grid oriented, but it's also a bit broken as well. So good stuff. Good stuff. Like, is there a patio in between these buildings? There, it's a bit of a patio. Anyways, let's continue our tour of. Oh, this is not being completely built. It's okay. I'm not gonna wait for that to happen. We've seen it twice in this episode, so let's go ahead and head on to New Atacama. See you in a bit. And welcome back to New Atacama. We've been here not so long ago, but let's actually do a bit of a service to these cities. Let's actually try to sell some of our capacity. Sell water to neighbors. Why is this not being updated to New Atacama? We have, because we didn't have a whole lot of treatment in excess. And same with water. All right, construction complete. I think I'm gonna skip this animation. Come on, hurry up. There we go. Wow, that is some crazy explosions going on there. And we have a bit of a bridge in the middle of nowhere. Just doing, I don't know, what the hell happened here? What is this? I think I've seen that bug before. But anyways, let's take a quick look through New Atacama, the city that is leaking sewage and water for some reason. Actually, you know what? Maybe let's try to fix it somehow. What's the problem here? Is it because it's full capacity? We might need another one, I think. Let's do another one. Let's try to put it in a good spot. This doesn't seem to allow for much expansion, to be completely honest. This kind of does, even though it's at a weird angle. But I don't want all these red markers on my city, because that will look ugly. Let's try to make this fit the edge like that, maybe. It's actually not bad. Not bad at all. Does he have a sign? I don't think he has a sign. No. The other one has a sign. No, actually, it doesn't have a sign. All right, so hopefully this will bring in some control net from Dusty Hollow, and it will start treating the... Oh, there we go. It's being slowly powered. Let's take a look at the sewage situation. It's requiring some control net. It will take a moment. Hopefully. Come on, come on. Hurry up. Control net takes a little bit to reach, I think. Oh, there we go. Slowly but surely pumping. I think we need workers. Is that right? We need 10,000 control net. Wow, I'm getting so many text messages right now. I'm getting distracted by it. But while this happens, let's actually take a quick look throughout the city, because it's sort of what I promised. And it's nighttime, but it looks like daytime for some reason. Even though I don't have that mod installed, let's actually slow things down. Just slightly. Oh, we have some sick people vomiting through the air. I like this organic curves. I know some of you are not huge fans of it, and I don't blame you. They're not usually my style. but at the same time, it was something different, and I'm glad that we tried something different, and I hope you do try something different in your designs and don't always do the same. I highly encourage you to do so, because that's how you advance, how you learn, how you get better at other things. This is how the layout looks from up above. We have a residential area, we have our industrial area right here in the corner. And wow, look at the smeltery. That looks very hot. Are you working? You're still not working. I think you need more of a control net from the region. Let's see. Should be plenty of control net. Maybe there's a limit. It's okay though. Eventually you will start treating the city's sewage. Is your problem lack of control net? No, you have the control net needed. All right. I think New Atacama should be completed. Let's take a quick look at global jobs quite a bit. Hopefully the ecology will take care of that. Let's actually see if we got any new population. No, still 20,000. Wow, it went down. I think I wouldn't count on this. I think it's depending on the city that you loaded from, it will render one thing or another. So let's go ahead and jump to Fishing Valley. Welcome back to Fishing Valley. The city, it's kind of a flower. I mean, look at this design. It's a grid with like rounded corners all around it. Oh, can we do the same treatment with the roundways? I know I've gotten some comments. Actually, I'm gonna sneeze. So 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I've gotten some comments from you saying that it's unrealistic for the runway to be right next this massive tower. But if you can see from here, all the plates land and depart in one direction. You'll see in a moment what I'm saying. So don't worry too much about it. Yeah, you see it took off from that direction. So the ecology here, not the ecology, the mega tower here doesn't really matter. Let's take a look at the actual ecology center. We need some colonists here, so hopefully this will fill in a moment. And if not, actually, you know what? Yeah, I kind of want to launch this on camera. So we're gonna wait a little bit for this to gather some more colonists. In the meantime, let's tour the city. Let's actually go like that. It's really interesting. Skyline. I don't know what you guys think, but it's really colorful and flashy, and wow, this is a big factory. This is a really big factory. Precursor products. Have some sewage issues, I think. Do we have any sewage capacity? I don't think we do. Should we maybe try to get one of these plants going on? We might. I might want to place this somewhere here, for example. Let's put it here. Let's do something like this. All right, 8 out of 8. And hopefully this will start taking care of our sewage situation and start producing water as well in return. What do we have here, by the way? What is this? Is this a plastic? Oh, that's plastic. Okay. I was thinking, what is this? Is this like a futuristic freight? But no, it's just plastic. So how are you doing? You need 10,200 control net. Same issue. Well, you're already processing some of the sewage, I guess. Oh, because you have control net now. Perfect. Love it. Let's take a quick look at our ecology thing. All right, we're getting close to the 10,000. So Let me show you around town a little bit more. Let's actually take a look at the. How many do we have? We have. Oh wow, we have a lot of mega towers here. I think we have 6. Wait, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. We do have 6 mega towers. There's people protesting for. There was no education, but there is now. So why are you protesting? That's not gonna happen again. I'm gonna show you inexpensive apartment, inexpensive apartment, inexpensive apartment. I love those signs. It's looking really nice. I think this is one of those cities that actually looks nicer at night. So many signs. Tour of Mars. Wow. Average business, home loans. Love all these signs. Welcome. Food. Movie. Terminal. Terminal. I'm gonna read all of the designs. All of designs. Pun not intended. Low cost businesses. Some crazy things going on in here. Look at the lighting. I never actually paid that much attention. Oh, we can get inside of the mega tower. Oh, check this out. Well, actually, I don't think it shows all that much, but are people actually using this sky bridges, or did I just waste a lot of money for no good reason? I wasted money for no good reason. So, I think I'm gonna make a quick cut here. I'm gonna resume. All right, and we have the archaeology. So I'm definitely gonna make a cut here and resume once we have enough colonists to launch the archaeology. So I'll be right back. And after patiently waiting for tourists and prisoners to join me in the archaeology, I think we're past the 5,000 mark, where we're ready to launch the this building right now. So let's go ahead and do it. Launch now. It's going to take a few seconds. In the meantime, let me tell you something real cool. The density of the other archaeology has gone up to number 4, and it has 387 population and rising. So let's come back here and just keep a close eye. 60 minutes. I think it's 60 seconds, but I was gonna say let's keep a close eye on the archaeology because it's just gonna be an imminent launch. Also, while that happens, I wanted to give you a quick update. I added a sewage treatment plant here, a normal one, a garbage dump with the atomizer thingies, expansions, and a water pumping station, because we were running out of water in the city, and we currently are as well. But at least the sewage treatment plant is replenishing the water table ever so slightly. So hopefully we will not run out of water in this town. So let's go ahead and take a look at the archaeology. There should be 30 seconds. I can't wait so long. It's getting there. We should probably pick a good angle to look at this. Do I like this angle? All right, there we go. I'm gonna speed it up and then I wanna slow it down. All right. Are you guys ready for this? Lift off. Oh wow, look at that. It's actually really intense. Oh, that lens flare. This is so perfect right now. It is so perfect. I kind of want to look up more. Where are you? There we go. It's hard to point the camera up more than this. And there it goes. The archaeology has been launched. Can I see it? No. No, I think that's the end of it. And this is how it looks. It's a really good looking park now in the middle of these ads. It's actually kind of a surreal environment, this, with all these 6 mega towers surrounding it. But hey, we launched the ecology, and that's what matters. So I think we are done with Fishing Valley. Let's go back to the region view and jump back to the second to last city in our list of cities to visit. And welcome back to Metal and Flats, the town that used to be, I mean, not used to be, still is kind of a dump, but it's a really good looking dump. I think the layout of the city, it's also one of my favorites. It's not my favorite city in general, but the layout of this one, it's like very industrial, very grid-like, and also has some like nice little curves here and there. And look at all this drone thingies just exiting our town. Look at this. This is kind of really crazy. I love how they're just hovering over the other cars at the same speed. I mean, one would assume that this were actually target out of bounds, exiting city with code 0. I don't know what that means, but one would assume that this drones actually have some sort of automated system, kind of like the self-driving car from Google, but I guess not. Look at all these cars trying to leave our town. I think traffic overall is not too bad in here, except for the entrance, but it's actually kind of a nice dance when you go full speed. What is that cloud? What is that cloud? I don't know what that cloud is. Oh, it's probably from all the Omega code that we're pumping out. Look at how much money it's making an hour. It's actually really insane. Let's get rid of this only one single abandoned building. Have some garbage operation here. Remember this Omega code tunnels back in like episode 3 or 4? Man, those were the days. And we have this train elevated overpass cutting through the neighborhoods. I wanted, actually we kind of have some buildings growing underneath it, which is something that I was aiming for. And there was some like weird glitches here. Yeah, I remember this house being right in the middle of the ramp onto the overpass. And right here in the middle of the city, we have this suspension bridge with a futuristic look on it. Overall, I think the city, it's man, I'm really happy with this, how this turned out. It's so industrial, like everything is just brown and red and black together, mixed with the landscape of the desert theme region. It just makes it beautiful. Actually, you know what? It could use a few more trees down here, or cacti. Yeah. Oh yeah, the ecology. Okay. I don't want to bore you. I'm gonna make another quick cut and resume in a second. Feels like all these cities are getting updated at the same time. Let's continue adding some trees down here. You've seen the ecology animation like 3 times already? 2 times? Anyways, that's a lot. So I want to save you trouble. And instead, I want to show you how I plant some trees. And man, this has been a long episode. I told you it was going to be worth it. And I told you it was going to be not with black minutes of emptiness like the previous one. Oh, this is really dirty. I think the trees will help in absorbing all the pollution from the ground. But hey, people are happy. Look, 79% approval rating. That's not bad for a city that's supposed to be miserable, as I was saying it was several episodes ago. So I think it's time to jump into the final city, the first city of all, Dusty Hollow. Welcome once again to Dusty Hollow. Man, we've been in the city many times, and we made a lot of work, a lot of progress in it. We changed it all. Remember, I did a whole live stream. I'm sure the archives are somewhere still on Twitch if you want to check them out. That should be under my Twitch account, which is twitch.tv/strictoaster. In the past archives, I'm sure you're going to find the streaming I did for this town, and as well as other streams from various games, including this SimCity 2013, as well as SimCity 4, and Banish, and Minecraft, and so on and so forth. This city turned out to be actually quite pretty. At first, I kind of eyeball some of the roads and based off those the grid from those, and it didn't end up really nice. But after some tweaking here and there, I mean, we end up with this. This is the Academy, by the way. All of the Academy buildings are in this main strip, which makes it really, prominent and I don't know, like classy, I would say. And down here we have some industrial facilities, as well as a mega tower for the poor, if you wanna say that. And this city in particular, I think what I like the most is probably the train system, kind of how it kind of goes around this in like some like diagonals and smooth curves, and just loops back around into the downtown area right next to the middle mega tower. So I think it's pretty efficient. Let's see, 2,500 people ride the train here, 36,000 over there. We only have 2 stations though, but I think that's enough for what this city needs. I like this short, I like how it just goes along it basically hugs the cliffs and as well as the river. And this one provides pretty much unlimited water because it's sitting right next to the river. As you can see, it's pure blue, and it's quite good. So let me do a quick pan around the layout. Oh, by the way, this is this fusion power plant is basically powering all of the cities in the region, which is quite amazing. Let's take a look at the ecology didn't update it on this city. I guess it will take a while, but man, a lot of work has been put into this town, and I'm quite happy with the results. I was showing you the layout from up here. Let me do a zoom in, show you the details. Like this house is that their back here just faces the high-speed rail. Click on the wrong window for a second there. Oh, I forgot about this overpass here. It's actually quite nice. Have some parks right here in the middle. Police station. We have the large police station. Oh, jails are nearly full. Really, they're not nearly full. But you know what? I want to add one more, just so you don't complain. Don't complain, police station. Don't complain. So yeah, Dusty Hollow. Fond memories of this one. So let's jump back to the last city, the one that we are working on, Rivercrest. It just awaits final development for French buildings, and I'm gonna call it there. And welcome back to Rivercrest, French-style city, and it's I would say it's pretty much complete. I mean, I've been looking at the growth of camera roll, and just running the game at full speed, and I think that there are not any more spots where French buildings can grow. Actually, that might not be completely true, because this spot right here, it seems that it can house another building. The problem, I think, it's the land value. The streetcar is, I don't think it's liking the people here don't like the streetcar stop that much, is what I'm trying to say. But overall, I think city's quite nice. Let me do a little tour of the city from a street level. Take this avenue towards the Eiffel Tower. That's really pretty, man. It's very French, except for the dirt. But look at this. It's as French as it gets. This could be a nice postcard right here. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna make this the thumbnail of this video, I think. Can I make it? Hang on, let me try to do it It's usually at an angle, so let's do like that maybe. There we go. I hope this doesn't show. Let's try that again. There we go. Perfect. In fact, you know what? Maybe we can even do... Oh, this would be better for the final screenshot of the thumbnail, even though you already saw this potentially when you started playing the video. So, wow, I think I've been rambling for over an hour. Actually, I've been rambling for over 35 episodes, which is way more than 1 hour. Down here, things have been growing not so fast, but I'm actually kind of liking this medium density buildings right by the coast. And I think we're about ready to put an end to this whole season number 2 of Design the Centric SimCity. Before I do that, I'm going to show you the ecology because it's almost 100% dense. If number 8 is actually that, because I don't understand why it goes from 1 to 8 instead of from 1 to 10 or from 1 to 5. Mysteries of the universe. But yeah, I think this was a great season. Some really good builds here and there. I hope you like them too. Comments and suggestions for future seasons are welcome and are encouraged in the comment section below this very video. As I usually say, please don't forget to follow me on Twitter for updates and the latest on schedules and new things coming on the channel. That's twitter.com/StreetToaster. I'm sure you can find the link in the description of the video if you don't want to type it. And of course, if you enjoyed this whole series and this episode, thumbs up, it's highly appreciated, as well as a subscribe if you're new to my channel. Having said that, I want to thank you for watching this whole 35 episodes. If you haven't and you just stumble across the middle of the season, go back, watch the first episodes, watch season number 1 if you haven't done already. There's some really good looking cities in there. I highly encourage you to do that. All those links will be included in the description if I remember. And I will see you in the next series. Thanks again for watching, guys, and wish you a happy weekend.